Hello, my friends. Welcome to another live chat that is totally unplanned and totally spontaneous, I guess. Um, Actually, what I'm going to talk about today is a couple things. I'm going to make a recipe. I'm not going to tell you all the ingredients. Their portion sizes is not because I totally stole this completely. This is one of those rare cases that I actually make it exactly like it says on the website. And it's delicious and delish. That brand, I guess, I don't know. It's their jerk chicken recipe. So if you look up Delish keto recipes, there's actually a bunch of them. So, and I'm a big fan. So everybody in my family loves this, and I'm gonna marinate the chicken, and I will barbecue it tomorrow for my meal prep day. And tomorrow's gonna be a huge meal prep day because we are headed to the coast for Thanksgiving week, so that I get to have Thanksgiving with my boy and my daughter, of course. But otherwise, if we would have had Thanksgiving at home, my son would not have been able to join us because of marching band. Yay. Anyway, um, what the title of this video is how to lose weight. And so I've been really thinking about this. I think it was last week, or it might have been the week before that, but I think it was last week. One of the YouTubers that I follow, or I should say used to follow, posted a video, and this person, I'm not going to say who it is. It's not a small YouTuber. I will classify that. It is a large YouTuber, but they are somebody that always had really good, positive, inspirational videos that I really enjoyed. But lately, they've just been getting murkier and murkier. And then this last video that I'd watched, they came out and stated that the real reason that they lost weight was exercise. And I'm really disappointed in that because we know at this time, we know that exercise does not make you lose weight. I'm going to say that again. Exercise, weight training, cardio, HIIT, I don't care what it is not going to make you lose weight. Okay? Now, exercise in conjunction with a healthy eating plan, right, does make you lose weight. So what is actually making you lose weight? What is making you lose the weight is what you're putting in your mouth, or the less of what you're putting in your mouth, I should say, right? So calorie restriction works, guys. I'm not saying it's great. I'm not saying it's my go-to plan or it's a healthy way to lose weight, but it does work. So if all you do is change your exercising and you don't change the way you eat, you will change your body composition. Okay, so you might get smaller, you will probably get toned, and also healthier. Exercise is good for you. I work out every day. I'm not against exercise by any means, okay? But if you're trying to lose weight, exercise is not what your focus should be on. Your focus should be on your nutrition. And the other piece of that is your health. And I think that we are more motivated typically to want to lose weight to look good. But I can tell you, after being in keto like almost a year and a half now, yeah, that was my motivation. Actually, my motivation was my daughter, which is another video. If you go back in my Vlogust videos, it's one of those. I tell my story. But, one of the things that, made me want to stay keto was the fact that I was losing weight. And it was coming off rather easily. I wasn't hungry all the time, et cetera, et cetera. But another thing that happened that was actually more important was that I was healing my body, and all of the issues, the pre-diabetes, the diabetes, and any other issues I had were going away. I wasn't having problems breathing at night. I would quit snoring. I wasn't having severe allergies. So my body was healing. And as your body heals, the weight comes off as a perk as well. So, just your nutrition is really what is going to make you lose weight, and it's not always less either. So, if you've been losing weight for a really long time, I do want to emphasize that sometimes taking a break, taking 30 days, not going crazy and going back to the standard American diet, but sometimes taking 30, 60, even 90 days of slowly upping your calories, not like all at once, but or even doing a cheat day once a month, something like that, once a week, once a month. Sometimes that really helps to get your body back into knowing that it's okay. Um, so that's kind of all I'm going to say. I'm not going to get too much into the other waters because I am not a doctor and I'm not a nutritionist. But do your guys' research. Losing weight is great, but going and killing yourself at the gym, whether that's through strength training or cardio or HIIT or riding a bicycle or whatever, those things can help your body, but they can also do damage to your body. They can actually create more inflammation. Um, in fact, typically, if it's a high impact exercise, it is going to cause inflammation because that's what makes your muscles grow. That's actually what you're trying to do, whether you realize that or not. So, just please, please do not believe that exercise is what's going to make you lose weight. Yeah, so let's get to the recipe. Like I said, I'm going to make the jerk chicken. I've got about 3 pounds of chicken breast in here with this, and I've already got some green onions and my soy sauce and my lime juice in here. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some olive oil. La, la, la. Look at this. Oh, it's so beautiful. And we're going to do that. So I do encourage you, if you're a lady, I just got finished watching, and I need to leave a comment because I didn't quite get there because I was like, I have some time. I should do a video. I just finished watching Ketolicious' post, and she was talking about her stall, and I felt, gosh, that's so bad. And I totally get it, man. I do. I've said I would like to be below 150 myself, but the lowest I've gotten is 154, and then I fluctuate. So I'm trying to figure out those things also for myself, especially with my hypothyroidism. But yeah, that can be tough. I will say one thing that I've learned this month, probably the biggest aha moment for me this month, is finding out that girls aren't supposed to have terrible, horrible periods. Who knew? So your period is not supposed to be super, super painful. You're not supposed to have terrible PMS and horrible cravings and all of the awful things. Like, you can have some cravings and some issues, especially your first couple days, but then it's not supposed to be the end of the world. Also, if you have really heavy bleeding, that's not normal. You can check out Allie Miller, RD. You can also check out Sean over there on the Keto for Women podcast. You could follow Healthful Pursuits. There's actually a book about periods. There's tons and tons of information and data out there that supports this thing. So if you are dealing with a weight loss issue or weight stall and you feel like, hey, I've been doing keto or paleo or whatever, but you have other symptoms more than just not losing weight. And the reason I brought up Ketolicious, because she was talking about in her video that she'd had a really, really nasty, nasty bad period. And then she was having headaches even in her, both that video as well as in her Fat Fast video. And I really wonder if that could be an electrolyte issue, as we all know, but that could also be another signal. And I know she's had some issues with her hormones before, but that can be a really big sign that she has some hormone problems. So Amy, if you're watching this, please get your hormones checked. And see what's going on there. I think usually you go in about every 6 months, but you may want to give your doc a call and let them know what's going on. As I said, I never actually had thyroid problems until fairly recently. I found out this year, and the doctor said it was because I lost all that weight and I got to a certain age and kind of everything happened at once. I also had a lot of stress going on in my life about that time. I had a kid leaving to go to school, and as you guys know, I work 2 jobs, so I think there was just a lot going on. And she did mention that she was super, super stressed. And when you're super, super stressed, as I've talked about before, that cortisol is released in your system. And cortisol tells your body to release insulin. And when you release insulin, that tells your body to store fat, which is always super fun. So get that checked out. So I just put some fresh ground ginger in there. So that's just the peel. I think you can actually put the whole peel in there, but I don't do that. And now we're going to add some cinnamon. And I think I told you guys I'm actually doubling this recipe for the 3 pounds of chicken. The original recipe calls for 1.5 pounds of chicken, but like I said, I'm going to use this for my whole family. And so I want to make sure I have plenty for everybody because they will all gobble it up. Get it? Gobble, 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 gobble. But what's going on with you guys? I asked last time, and I know this video is going to be kind of long, so if you don't like long videos, then sorry. But cooking recipe videos and me blabbing, I'm sorry, they're probably going to be long. Plus, you don't get to see me, so there you go. You have longer to see me and be entertained. But it's not going to be too long. I'm almost done here. We're going to add some nutmeg. But let me know in the comments what you guys want to see that I can do or share with you. If you're really interested in, some female women stuff, just added the nutmeg. I think I said that. Let me know, because I could definitely do a video. It would be a live video just like this. But I could do a video based on my research. Again, I am not a nutritionist, although I would love to be. I wish that, gosh, I would really like that so much. But right now, we just don't have the ability for me to quit 2 jobs. So not only lose money, but also pay money to go to school. So, or back to school, I should say, because that's super, super expensive. I have to grab my garlic press. But it is fascinating how much and things can happen. One of the things they talked about today, I was listening to Sean's webinar on just hormones, which that's a YouTube video. You can look it up. Her podcast is also on YouTube. It's called the Keto for Women podcast. It's pretty interesting stuff. I really like that. But she was talking about, if you're in a stressful kind of place already and your hormones are already having issues, that intermittent fasting is a stressor on your body, and so that can really struggle or make you struggle. And I can attest to that. My daughter, I finally got her not tracking. And first of all, so I told her to stop tracking, and she was kind of nervous, but she'd stalled, and she's not super big, but just not tracking helped her to lose weight. And then she found herself just naturally having 3 meals a day. That was what her intuitive eating, and she literally got down to the lowest weight she's been since she's like a sophomore in high school, since before we found out she had PCOS. So I was like, yep. Yeah, definitely intermittent fasting is not for everybody. Some people whose bodies already have a lot of stress under them or on them just can't handle that. And if it seems unnatural to you, if you push yourself, and then you're that A-type personality, as both Allie and Sean have said too, that, you know, like, oh, it's fine, I can last another hour or two, you know, see how far I can go. That may be doing more harm than good if you are a female. So something to think about with that. So, all right. I've added all of the ingredients and into my bowl here. I don't know if you're able to see that, but I'm just gonna give it a quick mix, and then I'm gonna add it into, actually I'm gonna add my chicken into this bowl here, because the bowl that my chicken is in doesn't have a lid. So what I do though is I marinate this overnight, and then tomorrow morning when I get up, I will, well, probably not immediately when I get up, but at some point, I will go ahead and throw the chicken onto the grill. And while I do that, I will put some zucchini. I'll do some sliced zucchini. So I do 1 zucchini per serving, or per recipe, I guess. So I'll do 2 zucchinis for this, because we doubled it. And I also do the skinny rice, or not skinny rice, better than rice. That's what it's called. And I'll show you guys that package here. And I'm going to kind of show you my bowl as well. So close up of me. Hello. And there's what the chicken's going to look like. So I'm going to put a lid on that. And I'm going to bring you guys in, give a little tour of my kitchen, kind of, sort of. And I'm going to show you, this is the skinny rice that I like to use the most. To me, it tastes the most similar to actual real rice. I do rinse it really, really well, so I actually use a sifter, or I actually have a rice strainer for when I used to make sushi a lot, because I loved it. This does not make good sushi rice, FYI. Sushi rice is good because it has lots of sugar in it. That's kind of the conclusion that I've come to. But anyway, I'm not going to make this over 20 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and stop now. But I hope you guys have a great day, and if you stayed for the whole video, let me know in the comment section. I don't care how you let me know. Tell me something, or leave an emoji, whichever you prefer. All right, guys, get out there and make all of your goals come true. Bye.